Yes, 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 yes. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Intercontinental Sport TV. Back again with another video. We're looking at Monday Sports review. Sorry. Review. This is your anchor man. They call me the Don. The Don of sports music. Yes, we're ready. We want to look into so many things that's happened over the weekend, throughout last week. And I have my co-host here, Robbie Kunle. They're all ready to go this morning. Yes, 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 yes. Please, if you are watching this for the first time on this channel, we're on YouTube, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're also on Twitter. Yes, 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 yes. Please subscribe to the channel. No doubt about it. Today, we are reviewing matches played, EPL, La Liga, MLS, Bundesliga, Serie A. And also, we are looking at top 5 best African players over the week. Last week. The top 5. And also other sports updates. Please, if you're watching this for the first time, please subscribe to the channel. We call ourselves Intercontinental Sport TV. This is how we roll. All right. I'm going to bring it down now. Let's start the program proper. This is Intercontinental Sport TV. Yes. Yes, we're good to go. Today, 4/4/2022. What a date. 04/04/2022. It is what it is. Yes, yes, yes. Robbie, are you there live and direct? Yes. I have Kunle also here. Kunle, can you hear me live and direct?
Yes, boss, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right. That's Kunle. Robbie, are you also there?
Yes, I am here live and direct. Good to be here. Good to have you guys.
All right.
Good to have you on board, boss. Well done.
It's good to see you guys.
Voice. Good to see you guys.
Yes. Kunle, we have so many things that happened over the week. That's why we say we want to do the Monday sport review of what has happened. So let me start from your hand. What you got to say to our viewers that you think? Let's pick it up from there.
Okay. Well, for the viewers, I hope people are tuned in right now because this is the one place where you're going to get the very best of analysis, the very best of updates and everything happening in the sports world. So I'm hoping that people are actually tuned in because, like you said, this is the one-stop place where you get great content on everything happening, on the things happening in sports, Major League Football. We talk a lot of football here, and everything left, right, center is what we dissect here. So I'm hoping that we have people tuned in, and if they are sure to have a great time.
All right, you hear that from our best guy, Kunle Faiga. Thank you for joining us. I can say we are right
Pleasure,
now.
boss.
We are 1:05 p.m. Eastern time, and I'm sure it's going to be like 6 o'clock there in Nigeria. That's GMT plus one.
Yes.
All
Yeah,
right.
it's 6:05
Robbie,
here in Nigeria.
what do you have to tell our viewers? What happened on your side in OAU there? What's going on? Robbie, can you hear me?
Uh,
Hello, Robbie.
Good evening, ladies and
Yes,
gentlemen.
what's doing?
Wow. Let me say, it's it's a wonderful scene right here where I'm standing. I'm transmitting live. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm with you. Can you
Yeah, I
hear
can
me?
hear you. Yes, you can.
Yes, we can hear you now. Yeah.
Hello?
Let's
Can you
walk
hear me?
into EPL first. Yeah,
Yes, I can
yeah,
hear you.
yeah. We can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Yes, we can hear you. Yes. We have these matches played over the weekend. We have Liverpool winning. That's the first match of Saturday. Winning Watford. Brighton 0-0 with Norwich. Burnley were beaten by Man City, 2-0. And also Chelsea crashing, humiliated by Brentford at home.
It happened.
For and Leeds also drawing with Southampton. Wolves winning Aston Villa. And Manchester United. I can't be. Oh no, Kunle, I couldn't believe it. We almost, we almost lost the match now. Forget it. We almost lost
There's
that
not
match.
why would you find it hard? There's nothing wrong. There's no you shouldn't. I don't understand. Why is it surprise? So I mean, boss, you shouldn't be surprised that Manchester United draws a match at this stage. Like that's even already like a
No,
likely outcome already.
that match supposed to be dead and buried. I mean, we should be in a kitty by
That one is
3 points.
That one is paper talk, boss. If
All
there
right.
used to be this popular saying in Lagos. They would say leave trash for Loma.
Oh.
That's how we should do with Manchester United. Just leave them. Let them do their own.
All right. All right. And also West Ham winning Everton. I think Everton, are they not going to be relegated? I don't know yet. But Spurs in top 4 right now. Kunle. Robbie, can you
Well,
hear me?
nah, I think
Yeah.
Everton are safe.
Yes, I can.
Everton are
Loud and
safe.
clear.
I think they are still safe for now because I think they have a 3 point. They still have a 3 point cushion over Watford. They are
Yeah.
playing Burnley on Tuesday, which is going to be, and apparently Burnley is at home. But if they do win, and that
Mm-hmm.
means it will take them 6 points above Watford. So they need it. But at the same time, Burnley also need to win because if Burnley win, they will just be 1 point behind Everton. So
Everton. Yeah.
it's a must win for either of the two. It's a must win for the two of them. But the way things are going, I wouldn't be surprised if they got relegated because it seems there's no motivation from them. There's no fire.
Yes. No,
Things are
at
just really
all.
tough for them. And it seems Frank Lampard can't seem to do anything about it.
Yes. And Robbie, so far so good. We have this on the table. We have Man City winning over the weekend. All these results, Robbie, which one does really you want to talk about? Which team do you want to go for? Is it Manchester United or Chelsea losing to Brentford?
I would go to Chelsea. I would go for Chelsea losing to Brentford.
All right. Okay.
I actually
Go
saw the
ahead.
match. I saw the match from the beginning to the end, and I would tell you that as a football fan, I was very happy. Not for the fact that Chelsea lost. Funny enough, contrary to that, I was very happy at the fact that a certain Christian Eriksen was on the scoreboard,
Mm-hmm.
and this was someone
Yes.
who almost tragically lost his life about this time last year while representing his
Yeah.
because he Denmark at the Euros, the postponed Euros, and he fell at the sideline after receiving a throwing from a teammate, and it was a
Yeah.
very scary scene. It was a worrying scene, and after he was able to make his recovery, he could not play football, professional football at that in Italy because the laws of the land doesn't permit football players with pacemakers to play professional football. So he had to leave, and for some people that was more or less like the case of his career was dead and buried. And for Brentford, for the English Premier League to open their arms wide to receive him and give him a new lease at life playing professional football is
Yeah.
just wonderful. So going into the game proper, let me say nobody saw it coming. I didn't see it coming, and at halftime or during the first half, there was really nothing of note from both sides. Yes, Brentford they were more adventurous of the two teams, but there was really nothing noteworthy about the first half. And in the second half came to life when no one but Antonio Rudiger uh,
Yes.
released a thunderbolt. Like I wrote on my Twitter page,
Mm-hmm.
a thunderbolt any striker in the world will be proud of, will be proud to be associated with to open
I
the
tell
scoring
you, what
to
a
open the
goal.
scoring in
Yeah.
the yeah to open the scoring in the 48th minute. And I will tell you that just 3 minutes after that goal, Brentford equalized. In fact, I had barely sat on my chair after running up and down and everything. I had barely sat on my chair when the equalizer came. I will tell you the truth. So, and and just like I wrote today that Brentford did not stop there. That Antonio Rudiger's goal was like a player or someone who disturbed a beehive because Brentford are known as the bee. So Antonio Rudiger's goal was like a disturbance of the beehive, and the bees went on rampage. So Brentford did not stop at just one goal. They went for the third. They
Yes.
also got the fourth, and they practically dismantled Chelsea. And
Chelsea.
for Thomas Tuchel's side, that is really not a good sign when you have a Champions League game at hand against a Real Madrid who got their captain and charismatic leader in Karim Benzema back from injury. So
Hmm.
it is not a good sign. But for me, that was the peak of last week's fixtures for me.
Wow. Kule, I'm going to ask you this. Let's go into La Liga. I think, Kule,
Yeah.
can you tell us,
Yes.
can you say something about Barcelona rejuvenating at this moment? I mean, coming out with a masterpiece, masterclass performance so far under the Gaffer Savi. I mean, they scored a lone goal, which was a massive match. What are you going to say about this Barcelona coming up again?
Uh, well, it's a really good one. I remembered when he was appointed, I wrote a piece where I said that there shouldn't be any high expectations from Xavi.
Hmm.
Like he had why? Because he has to be giving an awful amount of patience because
Yes.
there was just so much that he needed, to do to fix the club because the club was really in a mess. And let's
Yes.
not forget that Xavi is not a. We only know him to be a renowned player. The
Yes.
same is not as a manager. Though yes, of course, he did have success in Qatar, but you cannot use success in Qatar,
Hmm.
and weigh it with Barcelona. So it's a different even though it's in an environment he knows, but it was always going to be difficult. But look at where he is now, and they are second. And
Yeah, the
actually,
second.
I actually did believe that Barcelona could make it into the top four if they could at least find a way to just win games, and that is
Yeah.
the case. As you can see on the
Yeah.
table that is being displayed, it is showing that they have won each of their last five matches,
Five
and I think
matches.
they have the
Wow.
longest. I think they have the longest unbeaten run. No, it's even more than that. It's because of the table. They definitely have more than that. I mean, I think they have the longest unbeaten run,
Wow.
probably in the Spanish league, or I can't remember where I saw that. So it's really amazing how things have been able to change for the team, and kudos to their transfer acquisitions in January, where they bought players like Aubameyang, Adama Traore, Ferran Torres.
Those are
These were
good
players
signing
who yeah, but let's not forget that these were players who had issues at their previous
at
clubs.
their previous
So
clubs.
yeah,
Absolutely.
they were not really playing, or they fell out with the manager, or maybe they had injury problems and all. But they just came in and boom, they are running. You see Usman
Dembele
Dembele
too.
is
Can you
more,
imagine?
yeah,
Wow.
Dembele that yeah, the Dembele we all thought was his career was over. I mean, this was someone who Barcelona were telling that he had to leave at some
He has
point.
to, yeah.
Like yes, like he
He
had to
has to
leave at
just
the end of
leave.
Yeah, that he has to leave at the end by January and all. And but look at it, everything is just in reverse. So really, kudos to Xavi, and it's really all good. But then I keep saying something that I'm going to keep a cautious eye, because this thing is just temporary. We can understand that yes, there is a change in manager, and momentum yes does seem to you know change when a new manager comes in. But definitely, I think they have this season sorted out that they will finish
Yeah.
strongly. But how they will now approach the new season, the upcoming season, knowing
Hmm.
that they are in serious financial trouble, knowing that they are going to be losing some players. Some players will have to probably be leaving, knowing that they might not be able to pay players
Pay
that they
players.
want to
Yes.
sign. Yeah, all of these coming together. So how are they really going to sustain this? Let's not forget, Xavi came in the middle of the season. He's going to start a fresh season next time around. So it's really left to be seen how it's going to be. So I wouldn't say that I'll be too excited that next season is going to be a bang for Barcelona. Things can change.
Hmm.
Because let's not forget that these are some of these players are players who, like Aubameyang,
Yes.
or the likes of Adama Traore, we don't know if they are going to have they tend to have off moments where they are not in game. So what happens if maybe Aubameyang suddenly goes off form? What's going to happen? Or Ferran Torres gets injured or something. So I would say that while the Barcelona fans can be happy, but on the long run, I think they should still be concerned about
Hmm.
how they will approach, the future, with
Absolutely.
putting in mind their financial troubles.
All right. Thank you, Kunle, for that full insight. Coming to you, Robbie. Let's look at Bundesliga. Do you have any to tell our viewers about Bundesliga? I mean, Bayern still
Um,
sitting very pretty well, 66 points. North gap.
yes.
Wow, what a gap.
Bayern sitting pretty
Always.
on the Bundesliga table isn't much of a surprise because they have been the dominant team in the Bundesliga for years, and
Absolutely.
their policy of buying off the best players from other teams in the league
All
seems
that.
to be working pretty well for them. Year in, year out, Bayern pushes the best talent. We soon then do that with
Yes.
Dortmund when they acquired Lewandowski. They also pushed Hummels and Götze from Dortmund as well.
Goat say, yeah.
Yeah, so to fill their ranks and also to challenge for the trophy. But so last week they were away to Freiburg, and in recent times, Freiburg has been a very very tough customer. I think the last meeting between Bayern and Freiburg ended in a 2-2 draw, and in subsequent
Mm.
fixtures, the Bayern actually have been struggling a bit to beat Freiburg. But last week was drama filled entirely because for the first 45 minutes there was really nothing of note that happened in the first half as well. Then the second half came to life with 5 goals scored in the second half. Bayern winning the game by 1 goal by the margin of 4 goals to 1. But I think the talking point of that game particularly was the fact that um, Bayern at a particular time had 12 players on the field. 12 players on the field.
12 players. I
And
didn't notice that.
yes,
Are they
Bayern
crazy?
had 12 players on the field. Apparently, there was a mix-up between the fourth official
What?
and the bench when they wanted to substitute Coman out. So, but apparently the
Ah,
official made a mistake while displaying Coman's number. So Coman was on the field for at least 2 minutes of play while the substitution was done. So the
ah.
attention of the referee was called to that, and Coman ultimately had to be subbed off after the discovery. So as of this morning, while I was going through the match report and a write up about the game, um, that there is a
Mhm.
certain article in the German league that could be activated should Freiburg decide to pursue the issue. And
You
the
okay?
section of that article says that once a team feels an ineligible player, that such a team
Yes.
forfeits that match by a scoreline of 2-0,
Yes.
going to the team that uh, shall I say suffered such um, an incident. So the Freiburg coach during his press conference was asked if
Yes.
he was going to pursue the incident. He
Wow.
said that the rules should not be overlooked, and that it is something they would look into. The man apparently trying to be a little bit political, or at least hold his cards to his chest. So that was the drama at the Bundesliga during the weekend.
Hmm.
Dortmund also suffered
What
a
a
4-1.
drama.
What a drama! So Dortmund, who are supposed to be the rivals to Bayern Munich, at least just to make the title race a bit interesting, suffered a 4-1 defeat to Leipzig, and it was not funny at all, because Leipzig, as we all know, are a team that are just more or less like newcomers to the German league. And like I said in my write up today, this is a team that is punching far above its weight.
Yeah.
If we look at the things that they have achieved in recent seasons. So that is the wrap up from the Bundesliga last week.
All right. All right. All right. All right. Robbie, thanks for that as well. I'm going to Syria where I want Kule to look at this Syria A table. What do you have to say about this league? Syria A. Kule, I'm coming to you now.
Okay. Well, regarding the Syria, it's it's still a very close fight at the top.
Yes.
I would say it's a yeah. I think I would say it's a three-way fight between AC Milan, Napoli, and Inter Milan. I would say yes,
Yes.
Juventus. I could say yes, maybe Juventus are probably in the mix because maybe they are 7 points behind.
They're
But
7 points
let's not
behind.
yeah,
Yeah.
but Juventus have not really been in form for the larger part of this season. As you can see, 8 draws, 6 defeats. That's not
Yes.
something you would expect from a team that had won the Serie A, like, was it 10 or 11 times in a row.
In a row.
But they picked up,
Massive.
yeah, but they picked up form. Yeah, but they picked up form, and they picked up form. But it's really been about AC Milan and Napoli this season. The two of them have been very, very much on point. Napoli. I think Napoli beat Udinese. Was trying to remember who Napoli beat now over the weekend. But Victor Osimhen did not play after he kind of turned. He came in late from international duty, but they were still able to win their game without much loss. Likewise AC Milan. So it's really interesting. Like I said,
Yeah.
the Syria
Okay,
has
they
the
played
Syria has been
Udinese.
dominated by
Udinese.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
two
that's
No,
one.
Napoli, yeah.
Napoli beat
Oh,
Napoli
Napoli.
beat Atalanta. Beat
Oh,
Oh,
Atalanta 3-1.
yes,
Atalanta 3-1.
3-1. Yes,
Yes,
okay, yes,
Atalanta.
yes. Then AC Milan beat Udinese. Okay, okay, okay. Yes, exactly. So it's really an interesting fight between them because like I said, we previously had Juventus who have dominated Syria. Like they were it was so difficult it was so difficult to fight with them. I know Napoli has dragged with them on some
Kole, are
occasions.
you now saying
Juventus is out of top.
Milan is back to where they belong? I mean, are you seeing Milan showing
Yes, I
some
would want to say yes because
power
yes,
at this moment?
absolutely.
You know,
Yes, they are
it
showing
seems
it
Milan
again
is
because
back.
exactly
Can we
because
say that?
Milan for some years now have been yes, absolutely yes. Oh, absolutely. They started showing this from I think the 20 that was the 2019-20 season. I remembered where they were on this unbeaten run before the lockdown due to coronavirus. When
Lockdown.
the league resumed, they went unbeaten for the rest of the season. That unbeaten run extended into the 2020-21 season, and they kept going until okay, maybe they finally lost. I think they now they went for the rest of 2020. They went unbeaten, if I was correct. It wasn't until last year, and the end result of it was they were able to finish in the top four and qualifying for the Champions League for the first
Yeah.
time in almost, I think, 7 or 8 years. And yeah, even though we know that they didn't do well in the Champions League this season, they went out of the group phase by finishing last. So, but you can see that they continue to maintain that momentum in Syria. So yes, I will say that they are back, and I think I would love to see them win because it's long been deserved. I mean, AC Milan was a team I
Mm.
enjoyed watching back in those days of Shevchenko, Kaká,
Yeah.
Alessandro
Yes.
Nesta, Paolo Maldini. They were a
Kaká.
very yes, they
Sidorf.
were a very formidable. Sidorf, it was just they were just a formidable team. But it's nice to see them coming back, and they now have this very young crop of players across board. So it's really nice to see them being competitive again. So yes, they are back.
All right. Let's talk about what's going to start happening tomorrow before we go to our top five African players for the week. Tomorrow, Champions League is back. Tomorrow is going to be Benfica hosting Liverpool, and also Man City will be hosting Atletico Madrid. So, which game is the game of the day with the look of things tomorrow before Wednesday, whereby we're going to have Chelsea hosting Real Madrid and also Villarreal hosting Bayern Munich. So, Robbie, I'm going to start with you, Robbie. Which game tomorrow are you looking up to? That's going to be massive.
I think the game of the day would be Man City versus Atletico Madrid. No disrespect to Benfica, but I think the match between Benfica and Liverpool should be a relatively straightforward affair for Liverpool. So, but with the match between Man City and Atletico Madrid, you have no idea what might happen. Yes,
Yeah.
pundits, bookmakers, everybody are tipping the tie in favor of Man City, but you cannot rule out Atletico Madrid because Atletico Madrid is this team that you rule them out at your own peril. Diego Simeone is a master tactician who knows how to feed off
Yes.
the energy of the fans at the Wanda Metropolitano. That is, though they will be playing the second leg there, but he knows how to transmit
Yes.
his ideas, his energy to his players. And having played in England in the last round, against Manchester United, Atletico should or would feel at home coming into this tie also at Manchester, even though it is going to be on the noisy side of the city. So I think that tie for tomorrow is or would be the star
Mm.
match of tomorrow. It is going to be a
Yes.
physical match because that
Yes.
is the style that Simeone encourages from his player. It will be full of drama. It will be full of a whole lot of up and down because we all know Pep Guardiola is just like they say here in Nigeria, they call him the coach that overthinks his tactics. So tomorrow, I believe it's going to be a match in which we'll see whose tactics wins supreme tomorrow. Is it Pep Guardiola's
Yeah.
all-out attacking style or uh, um, Diego Simeone's style of sucking the pressure and hit on the counter? So I think tomorrow, Man City and
Absolutely.
Atletico Madrid are the star match of tomorrow.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you so much. Let's go straight to top five. The top five African players that did very well last week, home and abroad. Kunle, you won't believe who is going to be our number five for this week. I'm coming for you, Kunle. This we've nominated for the fifth position of our top five for last week. This guy, Odion Igalo, Nigerian player who scored in Al 2-1
Al
in
Hilal.
Al
Allah.
Hilal 2-1
Yeah, yeah.
over Saudi Arabian King Cup semi-final, an extra time
Mm.
win. So,
Over
where do you
Al
want to pick
Shabab.
this
Yeah.
from? What do you want to talk about,
Uh
Odion Igalo?
yeah. Odionigalu is a Saudi Arabian prince. The
Yes.
guy is just funny enough. This was his former Al Shabab was his former club. He was playing for them last season, and before moving to Al Hilal this season, so he was playing against his former club. It was the Saudi Arabian Kings Cup. That's like the FA Cup. That's like the FA Cup. So it was a semi-final. It went into extra time and he got the winner. Igalo has been firing goals left, right, and center.
Yes.
I think he has up to 19 goals in just the Saudi Arabian league alone this season. Also,
Massive.
so that's
Massive.
really massive for him. And it goes to tell you um, why the why he was brought back to the Super Eagles, because you can't have someone scoring with so much consistency that you would want to overlook him. So yes, he was he's just on top of his game. Like I said, he's a Saudi Arabian prince. So he's really living the life and he's getting the goals, and it's a good one for him. Shows that
Yeah.
he's still a prolific. It still shows that he's still a prolific player even as he gets older
Yes.
in age. Yeah.
All right. Robbie, I'm coming to you to be number four is gonna be for this week is gonna go to Taiwo Awoni. He scored over the weekend in a long goal win over Cologne. So what do you want to say about our main guy, Taiwo Awoni? I don't think he was called upon for the match between Ghana.
No, no, because I was
Am I
just
right?
about to.
Yes.
I was
So
about to. No, he wasn't. He wasn't called up for that for the encounter, and I was about to talk about that because when the list for the match against Ghana was released, um, yeah, there was an
yes.
uproar on social media as touching why Taiwo Awoniyi, who made the AFCON squad, was not called up for that time,
Called upon.
and
Hmm.
at, and based on his form at club level. And just like you said, he scored the winning goal for Union Berlin at the weekend, and it shows to tell you that
Yes.
this guy goes about his business quietly.
Yes.
He's this kind of person that he does his thing. He doesn't really care about what goes on outside the pitch. He does his talking on the field. And with this
Yes.
victory is a massive one for Union Berlin going forward. When I saw the result, I really wasn't paying attention to it until later in the day. When I saw the result, I just smiled. I was like, look at this guy again. He's not one of the popular Nigerian
Mm.
players that we get to hear about week in week out, just like Kelechi Iheanacho who scored for Leicester City last week. But it goes to show that he goes about his thing on a low. He, he just wants to do well for his club, and
Yes.
if the opportunity comes for national call up, why it would come around. But I think at this point in time, the Nigerian national team needs to look beyond the traditional players who who are fielded for tournaments. Nigeria needs to look at people like Awoniyi who bring something different to the table. They need to look at um, they need to look at talents like Seidu. Oh, this guy with Al Maria. I'm trying to remember his name. They need to look at guys like that who bring something different to the table. Because at this point in time, when you have the traditional guys going about his business, the only player for me that I feel would deliver for the Super Eagles is no other than Osimhen. But I think the coaching
Mm.
crew, the national team setup should look at a different way of incorporating this talent into the setup of the national team. So for Taiwan Aoni, I think it's a good one to get the winning goal for his club over the weekend.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Robbie, for that fantastic insight about our main man Taiwo Awoni, who was in fourth position in this week. African players that did very well over the week. And we are going to the number 3. Kule, I'm coming to you. Do you know about this guy? Yohane Wissa from Congo.
Yes, yes, yes. He is
Yes,
a yes.
fantastic player.
He,
He
he
showed
yes he
them.
did.
He
Oh,
showed
absolutely.
Chelsea player.
Yeah, he was one of the people. Yeah, he was one of the people that put sand inside Chelsea's Gary over the weekend.
I tell you.
And yeah, and that was yes, and yes, and that was the first time that was going to be back to back goals for him. He had scored in the previous Premier League match against Leicester City, which ended
Yeah.
in a 2-1 defeat. But it's kind of a very good one for Brentford, who
Yes.
Robert was talking about Christian Eriksen some moments ago, and ever since the guy he came back and made his debut for Brentford and started playing, I think Brentford have they picked up form because now goals. So Wissa is clearly a is becoming a crucial player for them, especially as Brentford are trying to avoid trying to avoid relegation this
Yes.
season. So it's a very very good one for him. Brentford have become re-energized. They've become very very they've become very solid once again. Brentford were once known as a
We lost him. Yeah, we can't hear you anymore, Kunle. Let's go straight to number 2 for this week. Robbie, are you there? Number 2 for this week is going to.
Yes, I'm with you.
All right. Number 2 goes to this guy that showed us Pepe at Old Trafford. That guy that puts sand in our Gary at Old Trafford in the name of this person. Number 2 is Kelechi Iheanacho. Go for it, bro. Robbie. Yeah, this guy put
ah,
sand in our Gary.
what? We call him Senior Man Kells here in Nigeria. Yes,
Yes.
like I said, we call him Senior Man Kells here in Nigeria. In my review today, I did a write up about him, and it is so good to see him back on the score sheet the second leg here in Nigeria against Ghana. But his goal, yes, at least took some pressure off Brendan Rodgers. Like I said, results have not been going much of the way of Leicester City lately. But I think 1 point in the kitty, yes, might not be much of a difference, but I think it would be just fine by them.
Absolutely.
But the VAR an infringement committed by the goal scorer himself when he jacked Rafael Varane's leg in the
Yeah,
build up
leg.
to the goal. So,
Yeah.
I think with that goal, we could say that one, it's a point that deserved for both teams. Kelechi Iheanacho really did very well in the match. He really did very well in the match, and it is good to see him
Yeah.
back on the score sheet for his club.
All right. That's our number 2 for this week. That's Kelechi Iheanacho. Number 1. Kule, are you there? We're going for this number 1. I want you to tell us about
Yes,
this
boss.
guy.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, it's number 1 for this week. Goes to this guy. It's a Nigeria, Paul Onuachu.
Onuachu.
Oh, is it Onuachu? Pardon?
Yeah,
Yes.
Paul Onuachu.
All right.
Yes. Oh,
Go for it. Robbie, I'm coming
yeah.
to you.
Yeah.
I know you know 1 or 2 things about this guy.
Yeah.
All right, Kule.
Onuachu, yes, Onuachu is arguably Nigeria's most prolific striker in Europe. He plays in Genk in the Belgian league, but yeah, Genk is not a big Belgian club, but the guy fires goals. For the current season, he has 19 goals in the Belgian league. He scored
Wow.
a hat trick over the weekend against UPenn. Last season, Onuachu scored 35 goals in the
35.
Belgian in all competitions
But has this
for
guy been
for
called?
Genk. Yes, I
Has
think
he
he
been
scored
called up
29
in
in
a
the Belgian.
Nigerian squad?
Oh, of course. Oh, yes, but he missed the Cup of Nations due to injury. He would have gone to the Africa Cup of Nations,
Oh,
but
okay.
he was injured, so he missed out. Yeah, he missed out. But Onuachu has had a bit of love hate relationship with Nigeria. In that when he was initially called, Onuachu is a prolific striker. If from the previous clubs he has played, like in
Yeah.
FC Midtjylland in Denmark, he was firing goals. But when he got into the Super Eagles, it was a different thing entirely. He struggles, and it's like he would be a shadow of himself when he plays for Nigeria. But when at club level, he's a different beast. But of late, the few international appearances he has made for Nigeria, he has been able to find the back of the net. So I can say maybe Nigeria missed him at the Cup of Nations. Who knows if he was there, even as Osimhen didn't play? Who knows? Maybe Nigeria would have done or would have been
Hmm.
able to progress further than. So yes, his absence was definitely missed in uh, at the Afcon, but he's back now. He's back now from his injury. He's firing the goals. I won't be surprised if he does get a call up to the national team. And mind you, because of his very prolific goal scoring form, he's usually been linked with possible moves to big clubs or questions are usually asked of he should be at a bigger club if he is scoring at this rate.
Hmm.
There was
Yeah.
a time last season where there were rumors of
Liverpool were wanting to were looking to him. I think there was even a Genk official who was actually suggesting that Liverpool should come for him, that he is
Wow.
the profile for Jurgen Klopp and all of that. So yes,
Wow.
so he's that good of a player. So but
Yeah,
what
Robbie, let me.
he's doing, yeah,
Okay.
okay,
Robbie,
no,
what do you want to say about Paul Onuachu?
Just like Conley rightly put out, Paul Onachu is a big asset and a great goal scoring machine um, in Belgium. Last season, he was I think the first Nigerian to be awarded the highest goal scoring award for his contribution for his club last season. And I think the national team would be better if they can harness his playing style or incorporate it into
Yeah.
the team. Like I said, I think at this point in time, using the old head will not cut it for the Nigerian national team. They need to bring in fresh legs. They need to bring in fresh minds, and no better minds
Yes.
or legs than the legs and minds of Taiwo Awuni and Paul Onachu at the national team setup. So I think all round he is delivering for Gent week in, week out. And like I said, these are the kind of things the national team
Absolutely.
should leverage on to take Nigerian football back to the summit where it belongs.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you so much, guys. We're about to call it.
Uh,
You want to say something, Kule?
yeah, I just wanted to point out that there's an update. We've spoken about Super Eagles, the players, Super Eagles. We've mentioned Super Eagles a lot, but it's worth noting that reports have emerged today that Sunday Olise is
Yeah.
has been rumored to be the person who will be the
What?
next Super Eagles coach. Yeah, you said say what?
When I don't start. When I
He
don't
shocked
start
you.
again, no.
He
Sunday
shocked you,
Oliseke.
Abby.
Wel- wel- Welcome to Nigeria.
Are you joking or what?
Well, he's not joking. You are there now. Just type Sunday. Just type Sunday Olise where you are. I'm sure you will see the reports.
It's not a joke. It is not a joke at all. It
It's not.
is
It's not a
even
joke.
all over
It's not.
Twitter. Twitter was the first place I saw it.
Yes, yes.
I
Yeah,
saw it
they've been
this
discussing.
morning.
Yes, it's been discussed on Twitter today, and like,
Oh
wow,
my
and you know,
goodness.
the consensus is that Sunday Olise. No, the consensus is that Sunday Olise is actually not. He's actually a very good coach because he seems technically sound. You know, this is someone who I think he has the UEFA A
Mm-hmm.
coaching license, which means he's just one license away from obtaining a pro license, which is the highest coaching badge, which is the highest and most recognized coaching badge. So I can say Sunday Olise is like heads above any other Nigerian coach, whether locally or maybe those who might have managed to
Hmm.
coach outside of the country. Yes, but the
Wow.
problem with Olise is that he has attitude issues. He
Yes.
clashes
That's what
with
I want to say.
players. Yes, he clashes with players. He clashes with the NFF. And those kind of things seem to he always has. You know, he's kind of, you can even say in a way maybe he's even worse than Jose Mourinho in a way. You know, because
Yeah.
yeah, we used to think, yeah, I used to think that, yeah, I used to think like Jose Mourinho is
Oh my
like,
goodness.
he's like, but believe me, I think Sunday Olise is worse than him. So that's the problem. He's sound. He's actually very sound as a coach, but that attitude problem is something that might not, that might not do it well. So people are like, okay, if he comes back, is it that he's a changed man or what? But it's making people divided
Yeah.
over him coming back for the second time.
Sunday Oliseke for that matter. It's crazy. What's
Ah,
happening in
well,
NFPL Premier
NFF,
League?
NFF. Yeah. Oh,
MPFL.
NPFL. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Who
In the
is on
NPFL,
the top table? I think
Rivers United.
who
yeah,
is
in the NPFL,
Rivers?
Yeah, Rivers United
Rivers
are.
United. Yes, they are still. Yes, they are still. Even though I think they lost yesterday, I'm trying to
No,
confirm that.
no, they
But
drew. They drew
they
on
were away from
Saturday.
home. Oh,
Yeah, they drew on
oh, okay,
Saturday
yes,
Yes.
yes,
1-1.
yes. They drew on Saturday. Oh, yes, 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 they did. Yes, they did draw on Saturday.
Kwara United beating Remo Stars. Nasarawa
Yeah,
United
yes,
beating
yes,
Shooting
yes, yes.
Stars.
2-1.
Enyimba
Shooting
beating
Stars. Yes, 2-2.
Wiki
Yeah,
Tories 2-0.
yeah.
MFM
Mm-hmm.
Mountain of Fire
Yes, yeah. They
winning
lost. Yeah,
Atlan. I think
yes.
Atlan is from Port Harcourt, Rivers or something.
No, Owerri, Owerri.
Oh,
Atlan
really?
is
Atlan is
from
Yes.
from
Owerri.
Imo State.
Owerri in Imo State. Imo State. Yes, Imo State. Owerri.
Sunshine
Yes.
Stars
But MFM are still, yeah. But the
1-0.
MFM are still in trouble though, because they are in relegation
Really?
zone. So
Oh,
yeah, yes,
Yeah.
they are. Mhm. Yes, they. I think they are
relegation.
19th,
Okay.
either 9th or maybe 18th. Ah, yeah. So it's not. It's been going very bad for them this season.
Yeah, number
But that
19.
kind of a win. Yeah, but that win is a very that win is a very big
Good.
is a very big one. But it's
It,
huge for them if they have any chances of surviving. So
it
I think
just a
Rivers.
drop. Just a drop.
sorry, come
Yeah,
again. It's
yeah,
just a what?
It's
yeah.
just what? What do you say? Well, Rivers United.
Oh no, nothing here.
All right, Rivers still on top. Plateau United second, and Enugu Rangers,
Hmm.
and then Kwara
Yes.
United. Abia Warriors have
Hmm.
game in hand with Katsina United. Wow, there's this club
Yes. Their game was postponed because
postponed.
Abia Warriors on their way. Yes, on their way. Their boss, I think, broke down, and there was no way they were going to, traveling
Oh my
from
goodness.
Umuahia to traveling from Umuahia to Bauchi is a very very long
Those
distance,
players
especially
will be
by
seen
road.
a lot by road. They will be seeing a lot of drama
They
about.
will
My
be
God.
plenty, plenty. Yes, so it didn't make sense
I
to go,
tell you.
and they didn't
I
want
I
to,
I tell you.
with
I
a
tell you.
bus, for security reasons. They didn't want. I think
Yes.
they didn't want to go with a bus that was not branded, like that was not branded. So they had to go back home, and the game will be rescheduled for time.
Goodness me. All right, guys. We got to wrap up the show. Robbie, thank you so much for coming. Kunle Fayega, number one sports writer in Nigeria right now. Also, Robbie too is also number two writer, number second writer in the. All right, guys. Thank you so much. We're going to launch our website hopefully next week. God's willing, we're going to open our
No
website
problem.
so that all viewers as well can start reaching us out, reading
Good to hear.
you guys content and everything. So we are moving forward. We want to thank our viewers, your subscription every time. I mean, subscribing to the channel is massive. Please, if you are watching this for the first time, subscribe to the channel and also like our videos and also share. Thank you guys once again. I'm going to sign you out. Robbie, thanks for coming. I appreciate you so much. Bye for now, Robbie.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
All right. Kunle, are you still there? Yeah, Kunle, are you
Yes,
still
boss.
there?
Yes,
Yeah.
boss. Yes, I
All
am.
right.
Yes,
I want to thank you so much for coming also to
oh,
this program. So hopefully tomorrow we're going to do one or two things on this Champions League. It's just a pity Manchester United is out of the something, but match must go on.
well,
The competition must
there's
go
hope
on.
to finish in the top four. Yeah, there's hope to finish in the top four this season. So I believe.
Well, let's stop it.
So I
There's no
believe.
hope anymore. Forget it. Forget about it.
You know this Whitney Houston song. there can be miracles when you believe. It says, though hope is frail, it's hard
You're
to
joking,
believe.
right?
So as long as you can't kill hope, keep hope alive.
Oh my God. Ah, that much pay me, man. That much pay me.
It happens. It
There are
happens.
3 matches I don't like for this so far in this season. That's Ghana beating Nigeria out of the World Cup, and Manchester
Okay.
United out of top 4 by playing this. Oh my God. Look at the attitude of those players. I just want to delve into it. It
Yeah,
was no.
yeah. I was
They
telling
play as
someone. I
if
said, I
they
think
are like
I
babies,
was
as if nothing is at
to me.
stake.
I feel Ragnick. I feel Ragnick has given up on them. Like, because I want to believe he has tried. He has tried at least to pass his methods across.
Professional players,
It is now for them to
multi-millionaires.
implement. But clearly, yeah. So
Oh, come on.
Baba don't give up. Say, oh, see, whatever you want to do, it's your
We
choice.
could not do
Really,
them.
at least he's not going to get sacked. He's
Oh
just on
my
the
God.
interim, so he has nothing to lose. So it is the players. It is the players. It's the truth. It's the players who actually have something to lose, because if the next manager comes and says, "Oh, with what I saw you people play towards the end of last season, I don't think you are ready
Yes.
to."
Yes.
So it's the players who have shot them. Ragnick has not done any. He has nothing to lose, but the players should be worried. Should actually worry,
I
because
mean,
if
they should
Manchester
look at
United is going to go
themselves.
for a serious manager next season, anybody who is
Absolutely.
going to be showing on seriousness might
Yeah.
find it hard to play for the team. So
It's crazy.
that's
All
their
right,
own cup
Kule.
of tea.
No doubt
Yes,
about
bro.
it. I want to thank you so much. We'll look tomorrow, hopefully, God's willing. We'll do
Yeah.
a watch along batch. So thank you so much, Kule. See you.
Thank you.
Have a
All right.
nice, good day. All right, our viewers, thank you so much. This is Intercontinental Sport TV. Thank you so much for your time. Subscribe to the channel. We have so many content on this channel. NFL talk, basketball is coming, gaming as well is also coming. I think I wanted to show you guys what it's all about in gaming world. So, but nevertheless, you start watching our gaming. It's gonna be every week new videos, or you want to join us live, we'll let you know anytime we're going on live. Twitch or YouTube channel. It's all about a gaming. We could start through FIFA game or any kind of game. We'll go let you know. So thank you, viewers, once again. Bye for now. It is me, your host. They call me the Dawn, the Dawn of Sport Entertainment. I'm going to sign out. Thank you so much. I'm going to sign out and bye for now.